Okay, Sunday morning, and I got finished up. I don't remember what time we finished. I think around 6:30, I want to say. 6:36, somewhere around there. I took everybody else off the plates last night, even though I said I wasn't gonna. But, yeah, it came out cute. I don't know if it's worth all of that. Might have to do this one on the Snapmaker next time. I'm gonna have to find an easier model for the multi-material units, so that, you know, try to keep the waste down, try to keep them maybe around 3 colors or so. I don't know. But all right, we're gonna getting everybody awake. We got models to pick. It's a little chilly in here still. Might turn the heater on for a little while, but we're gonna set everybody up with the cool plates today and get the models picked, and we'll be back for that. I'll show you guys when I get all that set up. All right, be back later. Okay, real quick, just wanted to show everybody the so these are the plates that I went with. They are from Phaetus, I want to say. I think the name of the company was Phaetus. And they're the Conweb cool plates. This is for the Mini. Opened it up. They had the stickers in there. And here's the plate. So, yeah, so we have a plate for everything except for the Snapmaker. So I'm gonna get everybody set up, and we're gonna get a print on everything going today, just to see how the plates, how they work for today, and moving forward, which one of the units can handle it, and which ones can't, and which ones are going back to the PEI plates. All right, let me get them set up. Okay, we have A1 set up. The Mini is set up. All of the flash forges are set up. Unfortunately, the Centauris, even though it says that they will fit, I did notice that in this area right here, where it does its flow line, the Conweb build plate is shorter. You would have to try and line it up to the edge here, leaving, you know, the back open a little bit. Whether that scraping that the print head does at the back end of the build plate would hit the build plate correctly, I don't know. I don't want to take that chance, and I don't want to mess up my nozzle or anything like that. So we're gonna keep the Elegoo with their build plates, and you know, that's unfortunate. I would have liked to have run it on there, but I just don't want to take the chance with the nozzles. I mean, they already have enough issues with nozzles. I don't want to take a chance by me doing something. You know, if the printer does it with its own equipment, then that's one thing. But if it did it because I put a different build plate in there, then, you know, that's on me. I will say that I noticed that these plates are thicker. They're thicker than the SuperTech plates, I believe. The SuperTech, where are those? I do have SuperTech plates. And yeah, here we go. Yeah, they feel thicker than the SuperTech plates as well. So, yeah, I don't know. We're gonna run the prints, and we'll see what happens after that. And I'll keep you guys updated. We'll do, you know, same thing. We'll do the start print, mid print, and end print of the day, and see where it's at. All right, let me go get the models picked and get these boys up and running. All right, here we go. We sent a print to the A1. It's doing its purge. I got it to do the leveling. I set the bed temp. Everything was going according to plan. Just want to make sure before I start sending everybody else that this is going to work out just fine. But, all right, rather than keep you guys waiting, I'll go through this and update you after that. A little nervous, as much as I don't want the damn build plate to get scratched. I don't want nothing to happen to the nozzle. So I'm standing here like a goof with my teeth out, trying to figure out and hope that nothing goes wrong. I do like the contrast in the color though. At least you can see. That's the thing I hated about the gold build plates and the black build plates that Elegoo uses. If you're using a dark color, sometimes you can't see the layers going down. Same thing with the gold PEI. You use a lighter color, sometimes you can't see the color. When you're looking through cameras to check on stuff, you can't see certain things. But all right, here we go. Let's see. I have the bed temp set to 40. It says between 35 and 50. I figured it said between 30 and 50, so I figured 40 is right there in the middle. It's got to be a happy medium. If anything happens, I'll go up 5 degrees at a time and see what happens after that. But so far, everything's looking good. I'll keep you guys updated. All right, so we got the mini getting ready to go. Purging, doing its thing, getting ready to start a print. I'm not gonna go through each and every one printer. I just, you know, when I do the flash forge, I just do the one, and hopefully, you know, won't have any issues. The flash forges are very picky with stuff, so we're gonna see how they react. I mean, Bambu is like Apple in the computer world. They just work. So gotta get some cleaning done in this one. I don't know why, but this one was acting weird last night, but seems to be all right now. The A1 is doing pretty good. All right, I'll come back to it when it starts printing. All right, here we go. You guys ever just sit and watch these things just go through the flow calibration, and you're just sitting there and you're like watching it just waste all that filament for no reason? I mean, you put white in, you tell it it's white, it runs through, does the first initial thing, and then it has to keep purging, and then purge again, and then purge again, and then purge again before the print. Like, I don't get that. I understand the calibration and all that stuff, but you should only have to maybe run the calibration maybe twice, not repeatedly and for so long. Like, that's so much filament that's wasted. But all right, seems like everything's going good. I don't hear anything scraping. All right, I'm gonna move on to the flash forges. Okay, we got the flash forge set up, getting ready to go. I know it's dark over here, but we're waiting on, we're getting a new light today. That light, I don't know what happened to my light fixture. It decided, it came with the house. I guess it decided it don't want to be with us anymore, so it can go in the garbage if it wants. I tried to be nice and keep it here, but, you know, I try to keep a part of the house, but whatever. Man, this thing has been making all kinds of weird noises lately. All right, I'm not gonna make you guys suffer through all of this, so I'll be back when it starts printing. All right, so we get the flash forge started printing. Let's see. Hopefully it'll keep going. I don't. The flash forge is getting me nervous because they are picky when you make changes to them. So, all right. We're gonna get everybody else going, and then we'll be back for mid-print check-ins. All right, we got the light situation fixed in here. New light, nice and bright in here. You can see everything that I need to see. Flash forge seems to be doing fine with the plates. I kept the flash forges at the temp that was already set, which was 45 degrees. I kept that there. The only reason that I changed the others was because they were set lower than that. So I upped them, I think they were at 30, so I upped them to 40. You know, thinking halfway would be good. Seems to be working fine with the A1s, but you know, flash forges, like I said, what I found with them is anytime I use a different preset or create a preset, for some reason they don't like it. Whenever you use their presets, you never have an issue. Like, I'm using Flash Forge Matte PLA preset. I did set it up for the Zyro filament, you know, using the Flash Forge matte preset. All I did was make the changes according to Zyro, and like they would give me print issues. But when I chose Flash Forge matte, they work fine. So I don't understand it. So that's what I've been doing with them, and it's gotten me to the point where I do it with each in particular brand, so that way I can. I really don't have to worry about dialing in the filament so much. I'm using Elegoo, you know, matte PLA. Over here, I'm using Bambu matte PLA, and I haven't had an issue. Whenever I use a created preset or create a preset, I always have an issue with somewhere with printing, adhesion, or you know, some other issue. Yesterday was kind of rare with that one printing mid-air, but that was because that got hung up there in the feed. This one was printing mid-air for absolutely no reason yesterday. I stopped the print thinking I had a jam, went through to see who was jammed, and they were all purging and everything was working fine. When I started another print, it printed fine with no issue. So, I don't know, but all right, so we got the Snapmaker doing giraffes. Flash forward 80X, 85X is doing flamingos, I think. We have saber-tooth skeleton going here and there. That was just for testing the plates. That's not for an order or anything like that. And we have an order here for Godzilla stuff, and I believe here was the same thing. I think he wanted one with rainbow colors and one with just one color. And we have llama minis going here and manta ray minis happening down there. So pretty easy day, just testing stuff really. Getting like all these minis and stuff like that are going to a birthday party. So that's what we have going on now. This is mid-print, check-in. Plates seem to be working okay. I'm not gonna stand here babysitting everybody. I'll watch from the cameras. And hopefully we won't have mystery issues like yesterday after mid-print check-in. I went and did something, come back, and everybody was not working. So, all right guys, we'll check in later. Okay, we are at the witching hour. This is where things start. If they're gonna start going wrong, they're gonna start going wrong around this time. A1 is holding up pretty good. Those are coming out pretty short. Mini finish up fast, like it's trying to get a promotion or something. That one finished up pretty fast. I know it's only like 4 little minis, but I mean that thing's been done for hours. Yeah, better lighting, get to see inside a little better. Almost done. Snapmaker's halfway done. Flash forge going strong, knock wood. This guy's almost done. These plates are holding up pretty good, I gotta say, really gotta say. We'll see when we start popping them off, how the plates hold up. But print-wise, they're holding them down. I mean, I didn't put nothing on them. This guy's almost good. A little warm in here, so I got the doors cracked. On some of them, the Centauris, they get hot, so I always crack the doors on them. The Flash Forges, they don't really get too bad. They don't really get too bad, but it feels a little warm. I mean, they don't get as hot as the Centauris, so. But it is going to get warmer in here, so I will be cracking the doors on everything. You see how we keep everything wide open. Yeah, I don't zip these things down on the enclosures and having them print, because you're just asking for heat creep at that point. So I know I keep saying it, but we got to get the enclosure done here. And all right, so that's the update for now. Here's some of the stuff I printed last week. Got this Spinosaurus. This guy's going out to a party, I believe. So is this one, Velociraptor. I think they're going to the same party. And the little octopuses. These are going to be part of the mystery egg pack thing that I'm going to put together with these minis. And the little gators. Came out really good. But that's all we got going on for right now. Anything happens between now and the times that they finish printing, I'll make sure to record it so that way we could see that, you know, not every day. I mean, I showed it yesterday that, you know, I do have failures. So, but if anything starts failing or anything starts happening, I'll make sure to record it. All right, later. All right, started getting alerts that everybody's finishing up. That guy is done. Oh, I guess we can open the door now. Okay, there we go. Nice clean shot. Came out good. It's a new color, Fossil. I wanted to see what it looked like. Hopefully it's gonna come out good. I really like this color. Glad they picked that one. Giraffes are going along. Snapmaker's halfway. Still getting it done quicker than the other machines. Look at for 4. Look at this. 4 little minis. Man, look at all that waste. I gotta start putting like a purge sacrifice in some of these. This guy's done, came out sharp. And we're almost done. So, all right, I think we're gonna wrap it up here today. Everybody's almost done except for Snapmaker, and that's it. We'll clean off the plates, get everybody ready for any orders that are coming in, or I do have stuff that I have to print up for. Still have to print up the stabilizer thing for this and the enclosure, and I need to print out some filament clips. I'm running out of those. I need to print out some vacuum bag sealer. These things that I've created here. I made this thing here. I was using another one, and anyway, I was using another one, and I noticed that, sorry guys, I noticed the one that I was using, it was open-ended, and every time I tried to, you know, start sucking out the air or whatnot, it wouldn't, you know, I was having a hard time grabbing and whatnot. So I designed this and put it in there, and man, it grabs it instantly and seals it up very nice. But anyway, I need to print out some more of those filament clips. You know, the clips that hold the filament onto the roll. I need to print out some of those. So I got stuff I got to print out for the garage as well. So that's where we're at. Almost caught up on the orders. So if there's a big order or anything like that for tomorrow, I'll make sure to video it for the week. All right, I'll see you guys all next week. I just realized that I forgot about the, you know, the plates, how they did. See. Yeah, they're on there. Wow, they're really on there. Okay. stick. Okay. Well, that's proof in the pudding right there. They really stick. And yeah, these plates are thicker. They are thicker. So, all right. Let's see. I got everything recording here. We'll grab another one. Grab one off the Flash Forge. Oops. Well, now we're dropping stuff. All right. So, as you can see, I cracked the plate. It's still on there. Yeah, these things are good. So I'll keep them on for the week and see. Next week we'll have a review for them. And I mean, that's what I got going on, and that's it. All right, I'll see you guys next week, and we'll have a review for those plates later. And here we go. Our first failure with the Snapmaker. All the way almost at the end, man. I just watched the video with Redfin talking about this, and this is what really annoys me. I'd rather have it at the beginning where there's nothing, to, very little to throw away, than you have to throw everything away. I mean, there goes 8 hours of nothing for nothing because somebody had to come loose at the last minute. So, all right, that's the joys of printing.